to bring up some points. Mr. Larry Gaines does not know about this. Mr. Onyx Blade does. And shout out to the Diesel 1996 because he wanted more people to shed light on this. It's time for a brick for clout. Advise. A couple months ago, a woman came around. A woman was hanging around a place that a lot of people were drinking and just smoking, having fun, probably a gas station and whatnot. She comes around the corner and says that a man of African descent hit her over the face with a brick. And what you're going to see soon is a video of what she was exclaiming in the doctor's place, that her whole face looked like someone injected a brick into her face. Like, so it's kind of like that. Now, I'm just going to show you the video, and then we're going to go from there, okay? Everyone watching, keep an open mind, because this is just the start of something here. So I got to find the right one. I think it's this one.
You grew up, and they mad because you trying to beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor, and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these niggas is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch, and they let that nigga get in a car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
To give you context of everything that you saw, Mr. Larry Gaines. 3 years ago, she was in another incident where another person of African descent came and hit her. She made up a GoFundMe page. She got $25,000 for it. 3 years later, almost to the month, once again, she opens up a GoFundMe page because another person of another man hit her in the face. Now, before I continue, what are your thoughts on this? Because there's more.
Well, I got to choose my words very carefully. Well, they always try to say, put yourself in someone else's shoes, right? So
Yes.
If I could do that, the last thing that I'm going to be doing is taking it to social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last thing that I'm going to be doing. So I think that's enough, right? I mean,
okay.
Personally, I don't think I would be taking it to social media.
Okay.
Maybe after, once everything is all, tightened up and buttoned up, and legal fees and lawyers and whatever else, whatever. But I don't think I'd be taking it to social media as much.
That's true. Okay, it gets juicier. Now, semi-famous YouTuber Robo Army, plus that guy that don't like Night Talk, you know who the hell you are, plus a couple other people have been talking about this with receipts. Robo Army was the first one to actually come out with receipts and talk about certain things. Again, she's a hit and miss. Her ratio of being right is around about 80%. I prefer to have an 80% good win ratio and a truth ratio than a no %. So here's a clip of her talking about this. 1 minute.
Y'all know that woman who got hit in the face with a brick because she wouldn't give a man her number? Me and my team just uncovered years of her getting mysteriously injured and then asking for money after. In 2020, she claims she got beat up, garnered almost $5,000. This is taken from her Facebook page, May 2022. Claims that she's injured and very subtly, not so subtly, says she needs money for her son's birthday. Literally 1 month later, she's seen asking for money again to fund a research project she's doing. Jump to February 2023. Here she is claiming she experienced violence at the hands of a white woman. 1 month later, claiming more hardships and trauma. Fast forward to now, she has garnered $50,000. You guys are believing this woman based off of the dude in the glasses who was proven to not even be in the same state as her at the time, but also came out saying that she does this a lot. More coming soon. Thank you.
Now, your thoughts on that?
Again,
more than once. It wasn't once or twice or 3 or 4. It's about 6 times she's asked for help, and it's always someone attacking her
and taking it to social media. I think that's a problem.
Now, Night Talk talked about this, and I was going to show the clip of the so-called male witness that saw it. And again, it's a 2-minute clip saying that, in his own words, and I don't want to show the whole clip because it's disgusting, that he saw it, but he didn't do anything. What should a guy do? Like, you should really jump in when you feel like it's about someone that you care close about, but if you don't know them, you shouldn't jump in. Basically putting out like a victim, like she was a victim and I feel bad for her, but I didn't know the victim, therefore I wasn't going to jump in mentality. All right. Come out 2 days later after she came out. Okay, he got famous on TikTok. Mind you, her TikTok was deleted after all this stuff out. His TikTok got deleted after his own girlfriend came out and said what he's saying is bullshit. And as you as you heard at the end, he wasn't even in the same state at the same night of the incidents. He wasn't even there. He just knows her, and since there's videos connected to her in his TikTok, he used that 2 and 2 clout, and he got garnered. Now, obviously, people were like, "Oh, it's true," because the doctor came out and said that's bullshit. That actually isn't a brick injury. That's a saline injury. She tried to inject something, and it got a reaction to it. Thus, it's happening. Then more people came out and said, "What a coincidence!" Because there's a Reddit basically upon people who got hit in faces with bricks, and they compared those faces to hers. Not one was similar. Not one. Their face, and I understand your bones are shattered. There's no muscles to swell upon because there's no bone under those muscles to swell upon. It caves in. That's human anatomy. All right. Nurse came out and said that. Then people said it's true. There's a police report. Someone actually called the police 7 days in, not 10 days in, 7 days in to see if her name, which I'm not going to say her name, was there. And at the 7th day, they said, the police station, with the recording I heard, shout out to the Misfit Nation, it was not there. At the time of this recording, today, September 16th, there still is no police report. And it has been past 10 days, which is a legal 10 business days. You have to wait until you can publicly, talk about a police report. So, with all that being said, Mr. Larry Gaines, is this woman doing a brick for clout, or is she just a really bad magnet for just getting beat the fuck up? Everyone down in the comments, your thoughts below too.
Sounds a little fishy. There's people out there that do this. There's people out there that do this, and they create a bunch of GoFundMe pages and things like that. So, I mean, I hope that that's not the case. That would be so unfortunate, but sounds like it. We get a lot of these things too. With the next coming months, the holidays, people come up with all of these little tragic stories, and they're not really true. And the worst part is when people say that they're terminally ill. You know what I mean? Terminally ill. Yeah.
I got you.
When they say that, that's terrible. And They get a lot of money.
They do. They do. And my final thoughts is this. I don't like liars. I fucking hate liars. And I really hate scammers. Now, if this is true, we have to find the person that did this and take him to jail for justice right off the bat. You don't hit a person with a brick. Woman, man, animal, it doesn't matter. You don't hit a person with a brick. You just don't. Okay? You just don't. This is not the movies The Warriors, and you're not trying to get the Warriors trying to stop them. No, bruh. Okay? Got one more comment. Here we go. Thank you, Mr. Lonix Blade. Okay, that lady sounds like a scammer. And the next comment, I thought it was one-off incident, but she has too many problems for it to be a coincidence. Exactly. Once is coincidence, twice is happenstance, 3 times is a problem.
I'm gonna say this. So I don't know what order it was, but you got pushed down the stairs or an elevator, whatever it was. Another man attacked you.
Yep.
I think after like the second time, I'm going to start to get with myself and be like, okay, so we're not going to put ourselves in these situations anymore so that this can happen.
No.
So I just find it very disheartening. I'm going to use that word.
Yes.
For you to put yourself into a situation a third or fourth time for this to happen again.
The part I forgot to say, I'm sorry, Mr. Laren. The part I got to say that there was a video going out there kind of like this saying, oh, she hit a white guy in the face and that's who the person that hit him. And then it was discovered that those were skits. She actually made skits of her like bad mouthing guys and slapping them. Straight up. Before her TikTok got scammed. By the way, holy shit. The man that made me cry in the expo. Chepo's promotion. ¿Cómo está, cabrón? Hope you're having a great day and a great night. Thank you for watching. 3 people. 3 likes, hopefully. If you want to donate, links down below. Appreciate it. Final thoughts of this. Yeah, she need like I would take that what you said and just paraphrase and say, yeah, after all this is happening, I need to move to a different state. And or stop clout chasing on TikTok with skits. How about you just do tutorials of makeup or cooking? You don't get hit with a brick with that. You ever heard of a story of a woman beating up somebody for cooking? No, because it's cooking.
But actually, you know what? We should come up with a show like that.
What? Brick for cooking?
Beating up people and cooking.
Oh my god, I would love that shit, man. That souffle was better, bitch. And it was like just straight up beat down. That would be good too. Like that'd be a good concept for. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that was Brick for Clout. Before we go to story time, that would be a good thing. Like they get UFC fighters, and whoever wins gets to make their cake for the judges. Like even if you're not that good, at least you fought for the cake. I would fight people. I would watch people fight, ladies and gentlemen. That'd be awesome, especially in phone booths. Russian fighting is